Dieses Video wurde aufgenommen, bevor Borut Peterlin berühmt, reich und überzeugt war, dass er Graf Dracula ist.
Okay, I just donated my blood. Only when she was wrapping me, I realized, maybe I made a mistake. Why? The nurse said, don't do any physical work for next 24 hours. And I said, of course not. My father is making top shit shade for the pool. Hey guys, it's Sunday, 12th of March 2017, and I'm doing my meditation my way. Meaning I'm just taking a walk in forest, like really deep in walk. I'm walking up this hill. You know, it's like what, 6 p.m. When I will get on the top, it will be dark, but no worries. In 2000, yeah, Mike. He's such a clumsy boy. In year 2000, I was photographing my project Fairy Tales, and this stone I photographed, I think 5 times. It was still on film. An eye and a mouth, and I was selectively illuminating this. Oh, and I forgot to tell you why I'm actually coming up. Why today? Because of that lady there. Yep, full moon. I need to make fire. But I need to find tinder now. I know there are some pine trees there. So I'll go and pick, you know, pine trees are the best tinder around here. You know what's luxury about it? That's the big thing. When you sit here and then you watch all these little cars driving there, forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, back road. And when I'm sitting here, I feel like a king. The king that does not need to rule to anybody and still feels as a king. You may wonder why is the paper in my sink. Pretty cool, huh? These edges. Yes, you guessed correctly. I'm not going to make portraits with these plates. I mean, portraits on this kind of chipped glass plates you can sell only in Berlin, the capital of hipster republic. I'm shooting a picture where that would match the portrait of Brina. So this is my setup. Okay, this is like a view camera, so it's like left and right is flipped. But again, like this will be a pillar on the right side, and then these branches coming from the left to right. Okay, these are the 4 plates I've made, but let me show you my ambrotype. Okay, everything is packed and I'm ready to go, but before we go, let me show you the cemetery, because I parked at the park.
spot on there. Yeah. He must work out.
No, actually, I think it's alright. I think it's alright. So the glass will break more violently if there is a bigger difference between the temperature. So in this case, you know, it was like really hot on one spot, and that's why it went into many fragments. Hey, let's go with the real thing and let's see what will happen. Okay. Hey, let me share one really cool story. Last Sunday I had commission for a portrait. And since I had all my equipment in my car, I decided to do it outdoor. More exactly at this tree. This is one portrait. And this is the second portrait. And I picked this tree because it was in the shadow. You know, the best amber types are done in the shadow. But then when they left, it took me really long time to pack. And the sun came in and I said, why don't I do another negative? And then I made this album and print. The key to success of this image is actually the sharpness. As you see, this tree is growing under the angle, and most of the cameras have a straight focal planes, and that's why I've done that. I've tilted my lens board a little bit forward and my focal plane a little bit back. So that's why the focal plane was not going from up down, but it was going like under this angle. And because of that, I didn't have to close the aperture so much down. So I had like a shallow depth of field. In this case, it was aperture f11. You know, I could close down to f64. f11 is perfect because it's like half closed. Maximum sharpness and shallow, relatively shallow depth of field. I think it's nice, but I don't like so much white here. So I'm going to stain it with coffee. And we have a winner. As you see in a solely toned image, I have highlights and middle tones toned, but highlights are pure, complete white, like pure white. Whereas here, I have highlights, they're yellowish. I don't know if you see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you see it. And this is totally untoned. How do you like it? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Like this is untoned, this is solely toned with sulfite toner, and this is toned and stained. Staining means that you stain the paper. As you see, this is like the paper is stained into yellowish tone. And toning is actually changing the chemistry in the whole paper. So it's a big difference. the end results. You see, this is so cool. This is so cool. Look at that image going along with this image. It's a really, really good pair. Then I made also this ambrotype. Here's another album print. And an ambrotype from that tree. And Eric from Germany was here, and I was demonstrating him my process, and I've done this ambrotype. And because I'm a professional artist and I live from the art that I made, I'm putting it on eBay. Please spare me the comments, you know, this should be in a gallery, blah blah blah. It is in a gallery. I'm exhibiting that work, you know, and I'm making a book and I'm making a lot of exhibitions. But this is not about the exhibition, you know, this is about making a living from the art that I work. The bottom line is that I exchanged a career of professional photographer, which I was very successful. You know, I built this house with this money, with the life of an artist, meaning I'm not doing stupid images for a lot of money, but I'm making an images that I really care for not that much of money. I admit that, you know. But listen, it's your fault. You're buying my work, you're checking my videos, you're sharing it, you're liking it, and on the end of the day, I'm making a living out of that, you know. Yeah, I know I will not get rich, but you know, it's a dream come true. It's definitely a dream come true. I almost forgot about silver gelatin print. Of course, this is on sale too. If you remember in my last video, I was selling this silver gelatin photo of a ghost window, and I've sold 23 copies. And yes, this print will be relisted, but will be for double price, so that's like 120 instead of 60. Whereas this one is still 60. First 20 copies is $60, and then will be 120. And also this one is for sale. Yay! And somebody needs a kidney. I'm your man.